Hey guys, so let's practice question number 4 and 5 together on your worksheet. The index fossils and relative data worksheet, and then I'll have you practice the rest on your own. So number 4 is showing us a diagram, and it's asking us to order A, B, C, D, and E from oldest to youngest. Which rock layers are youngest and which rock layers are oldest? So for this, we need to use our laws of relative dating. So let's just do it in chronological order how everything happened. Rock layer E must have deposited first. That's our sediments that are depositing and then collecting, compacting, cementing, forming a layer. And then C must have formed after that. And then B must have deposited and formed after that. But look, D is an igneous intrusion, meaning magma going through E, C, and B, and then solidifying to form an igneous rock. And then A seems to have formed on top of that. I know A must have happened after D because D was magma, right? That magma didn't cut through A, so that must have not happened. So this comes and gets me back to that law of intrusion, right? So anything that cuts through is younger than the rock layer itself. D must have happened. D cuts through E, C, and B, so it must be younger than E, C, and B. But D did not cut through A, so A must be younger than D, or D must not be younger than A. So the correct answer is actually oldest is E, and then C, and then B, and then D, and then A. Let's try number 5. So base your answers to the following questions on the geological cross section of the Earth's crust in your answer booklet, which is this, and on your knowledge of Earth science. Letters A through F identify rock units. Letter X, right here, identifies a fault, which is a crack. Wavy line YZ represents an unconformity. So here's Y and Z. That's an unconformity. We haven't talked about unconformities yet. We'll discuss it in the future, but for this particular question, it's not that important. The locations of contact metamorphism and the map symbols for sedimentary rock layers B and E have been omitted. So here's contact metamorphism. It's basically telling you that it did not use the symbol in this picture, but what contact metamorphism is, you'll actually find it in question number 6, I believe. It's this symbol right here. Contact metamorphism just means, so E is actually igneous rock, diorite, and this is diorite, the igneous rock, and this is actually magma flowing through these rock layers, cooling down, solidifying to form igneous rocks. But since it was used to be magma, it used to be very hot, it started metamorphosizing or creating metamorphic rocks as it came in contact with the rocks around it. Remember, metamorphic rocks form from heat and pressure, so it wasn't enough heat to melt it, but it did change the rocks to form contact metamorphic rocks. That's all. So the answer to this question, number 5, is actually E is the oldest and then F is the youngest. E, B, X, F. How? Let's do this in chronological order. So if I had to think about how this started, I know E must have been deposited first as a rock layer, sedimentary rock layer, and then D must have deposited, and then C must have deposited, and then B must have deposited, and then F looks like an igneous intrusion. Andesite is actually an igneous rock, meaning this magma with minerals to form andesite cut through rock layer E, D, C, and maybe even a little bit of B, and then it solidified to form this igneous rock andesite. Okay? And after that, it looks like the unconformity ZY happened. Unconformity just means that it got eroded on the top, and then it looks like A got deposited on the top. I know F is older than A, or A is younger than F, because F did not cut through A. Anything that cuts through is younger than the rock layers around it. So F cut through all these layers but did not cut through A. So F is actually older than A. So that's why E is my oldest, then B right here, and then X. I forgot to talk about X actually. So E got deposited, then D, then C, then B, and then we had a fault, a crack, X. And then it looks like F went over X, the fault, because F is on top, right? So anything that cuts through is younger. So X cut through the sedimentary rock layers, it must be younger than these rock layers. But F cut through X, so F must be younger than X. So E, then B, then X, then F. Go ahead and try the rest of the worksheet on your own. And once you're done with the worksheet, you can check with your teacher. That's it. Thank you.